Hello everyone, it's Reverend Libby. I'm here in our beautiful nave at Holy Nativity Church and Holy Nativity School to tell you another story about Jesus. You have probably been very busy already today, whether it's morning or afternoon. I don't know when you're watching this video in your classroom, but wherever you've been and whatever you've been doing, even if it was jumping out of the car to come across the street to school, I invite you now to put away all of that thinking and to get ready for our story today. Invite you to sit down on the floor or on your chair, to place your hand over your heart or place your hands in your lap or on your desk, and ask them to be very quiet during this time, and close your eyes and breathe. In and out, once, twice, 3 times. Now open your eyes and we are ready to begin. Today's story is about thinking and dreaming. And all of our stories are about Jesus in this season. But come with me while I talk a little bit about dreams. During each day, like the day we're all in right now, we use our brains and our minds to think and think and think. We can add things together. 1 and 2 makes 3. Or we can read a story with sentences and paragraphs and people and events. Or we can help at home. We can think about how to set the table for family dinner, how to clean up our toys, how to put things away and get ready for bed. When we're awake during the day, our brain does a lot of thinking and a lot of work. Now, here's a question. When you go to sleep, does your brain go to sleep too? Well, maybe, but not really. You may already know that during the night, our brains have some other things to do. Some people who study in science, say there are little drawers in our mind, and that during the night, our brain works to put all of the things from the day into the right drawer, so that when we wake up in the morning, all of that is organized and we are ready to go again. The other thing that happens during the night is that we dream. Now, dreams can be all kinds of different things. Dreams can be funny, like a birthday party where there's a big surprise. Dreams can be sad, like when your cat or your dog dies or your fish isn't doing well. It can be exciting. You can have a roller coaster in your dream and your stomach goes up and down as you ride the ride. And there are all kinds of different people in dreams. A lot of times, people who don't even know each other are in the same dream, only in the dream, in the nighttime when we hear the dream, those people know each other. We know a lot about what brains do during the day, but we don't know very much about dreams and sleeping. It's what we call a mystery. It's something we do not know everything about. One of the really interesting things about dreams is that many of us thinks that God puts dreams in our heads and that God sends us messages in our dreams. I think so. You might think so. Your parents might think so. You might want to ask what parents and family, aunties, brothers and sisters think, whether God puts messages in dreams. My story today is about Jesus and about Mary and Joseph, but it's about God sending messages, mostly to Joseph, through dreams. Do you remember where we are in the story of Jesus? You'll probably remember that Jesus was born in a stable in Bethlehem. We've shown this picture of Mary and Joseph, his mom and dad, and there's baby Jesus. They weren't alone very long. if you'll remember the next part of the story, people came to visit the stable in Bethlehem. Do you remember that the shepherds saw angels in the sky and came running to the stable to worship baby Jesus? And do you remember that the three kings came to visit Jesus from far, far away on their camels? This is how the story goes from the Gospel of Matthew. And when they saw the star in the sky had stopped, they felt so much joy. They came into the stable and saw the child Jesus with Mary, his mother, and they knelt down. And opening their treasure chests, they offered him gifts of gold and frankincense and myrrh. So those kings came from far away and unpacked their fancy presents for Jesus. 1, 2, 3. And then they had a dream that Jesus might be in danger, so that they should go home by another way. Now here are the dreams that God shared with Joseph. I'm going to read again from Matthew chapter 2 in our Bible. Now after they had left, after those kings had gone home, an angel of God appeared to Joseph in a dream and said, "Get up, take the child and his mother and flee to Egypt and stay there until I tell you, because the king Herod is about to search for the child Jesus and hurt him." So Joseph got up and took the child and his mother by night, and they all went to Egypt. And they remained there. They stayed there until the evil king had died. When I think of Egypt, I think of it as a very different place than Bethlehem, where Jesus was born. I brought a picture of the pyramids in Egypt, all straight and tall, and they're thousands and thousands of years old. One of the kings in our story might have come from Egypt. We see people riding horses, but they also ride camels in Egypt. So the dream that Joseph had sent Mary and Joseph to safety in Egypt until the evil king had died. And then Joseph had another dream. After Herod had died, an angel of the Lord appeared in a dream to Joseph in Egypt and said, "Get up, take the child and his mother, and go back to the land of Israel. For those who were looking for the child Jesus have died, and it's safe now to go back." And Joseph had one more dream that told him exactly where to go with his family. He went away to the district of Galilee and there made his home in a town called Nazareth. I don't have a picture of Nazareth, but I do have a picture of Bethlehem, which is very near to Nazareth. It doesn't look very much like Egypt at all. It's a little dry and deserty, but mostly it's more rural. It's in the country. You can see up at the top, just below the sky, some of the small buildings that are in Bethlehem. And Nazareth looks really similar, very close to the same. So dreams are important in the Bible and in our story of Jesus. A dream told the kings to go home by another way because Jesus was in danger. A dream called Joseph to take his family, including Jesus, to Egypt. And then another dream told Joseph to bring his family back home, and he did. In the next couple of weeks, you'll hear from Dr. Bridgewater about Jesus as he starts to grow up and be a very curious and interesting boy. For now, I want to leave you with a couple of wondering questions. I wonder if you have dreams that you remember. I wonder if they are funny or sad or exciting or strange. I wonder who the people are in your dreams. I I wonder if God speaks to us through dreams. I wonder if you have anything to ask God about dreams or things you want to know about God. I'm going to finish today with a song that I haven't thought about for a long time, but I was with some friends last week and they reminded me of this song. It's about what we do in chapel when a story is done. And we are going to go back from our story into our regular day. It goes like this. Go now in peace, go now in peace. May the love of God surround you everywhere, everywhere you may go. Blessings on the rest of your day, and may you have interesting dreams.